At least something that can't be killed.
There are 47 names on the Reviver registry. How do we know that's all of them?
This summer, the small screen is going to be filled with exciting names that include the return of acclaimed shows as well as new launches. To help you with the perfect summer plan, here are the best of the best coming in June 2025. Fubar Season 2.
Hold on, old man!
Netflix's spy action comedy, Fubar, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, is set to return on 12th of June with Season 2. The Hollywood superstar wrote in his social media portals that Season 2 is bigger in every way. Bigger laughs, bigger action, bigger cast, as Matrix star Carrie-Anne Moss joins the crew. The first season of Fubar saw Arnold's character, former CIA agent Luke Brunner, being forced to return from retirement for one last case. The threat turned out to be Emma Brunner, his own daughter.
Get out of there! Ready? No!
Season 2 brings Carrie-Anne Moss as a German spy connected to Luke's past. The show also stars Monica Barbaro, Milan Carter, Fortune Feimster, and Travis Van Winkle. As the debut season's popularity bound the creators to make a swift renewal for a second season. Smoke.
You don't know anything about arson. Don't let him in your head.
Set to premiere on June 27th on Apple TV+, the new crime drama titled Smoke is inspired by true events. It's the story of a detective and an arson investigator working together to solve a series of arson cases. The new Smoke team reunites the creative team behind Blackbird, Apple's famous hit drama. Cast includes Taron Egerton, along with Emmy Award nominee Journey Smollett and Emmy Award winner John Leguizamo. Created by the writer of The Wire, Dennis Lehane, this 9-episode series will premiere its first 2 episodes on the first day, with next episodes coming one by one on the following Fridays. Squid Game Season 3. Squid Game is arguably the most anticipated South Korean series that received worldwide acclamation. The cruel survival thriller returns with its 3rd and final season on the 27th of June on Netflix, just 6 months after the release of the 2nd season. The final season will pick up after the mind-blowing twist of the Season 2 finale. As the trailer suggests, the protagonist, Gi-hoon, will be forced to make some critical choices, even in the face of his overwhelming despair. The trailer also sees In-ho stepping back into his role as the frontman, ready to greet the secretive VIPs. At the same time, his brother Junho is still trying to find the mysterious island, but he has no idea that there's a traitor hiding among them. As the surviving players are thrust into deadlier games that test everyone's limits, Netflix's #1 non-English language series of all time takes the fans on for a last ride. Ironheart.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
Riri Williams, who first debuted in the 2022 movie Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, is now ready to establish Ironheart as the replacement for Iron Man. Marvel's Ironheart is set to premiere on the 24th of June on Disney Plus with 8 episodes in its debut season. The story of Ironheart takes place after the events of Wakanda Forever. The new series follows Riri as she goes back to her hometown in Chicago and is set on building a high-tech iron suit.
A hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
Determined to leave her own mark on the world being inspired by her time in Wakanda, Riri finds herself caught in a risky world where science and magic collide. As Marvel Studios has been under pressure with its recent productions, Ironheart has a massive responsibility to reach the heights of its predecessor. Only time will tell if Ironheart is a fitting tribute to Iron Man's legacy. Countdown. WB's supernatural star, Jensen Ackles trades in demons for real-world danger in Prime Video's upcoming crime drama, titled Countdown. We will see Ackles as an LAPD officer named Mark Meekum, who finds himself pulled into a covert multi-agency task force after a Homeland Security agent is gunned down in broad daylight. Racing to stop the next attack, the task force gets dragged into a more sinister situation where an entire city needs to be saved. From Derek Haas, co-creator of the Chicago franchise and writer of the fan favorite Too Fast, Too Furious, Countdown is packed with shadowy conspiracies, cross-agency tension, and enough firepower to shake downtown LA to its core. The 13-episode season kicks off with a triple episode drop on the 25th of June, then shifts to weekly Wednesdays to help you catch your breath. Stick.
Used to it. People liking me just for golf, same as Dad.
You are my friend, and that's got nothing to do with how well you swing a golf club.
After their famous sports comedy Ted Lasso's massive success, Apple TV Plus returns with another sports comedy. Starring Owen Wilson as Price Cahill, a washed-up golf pro whose glory days are long gone, Stick comes to make you laugh through the rough. The first season of Stick will have 10 episodes premiering with the first 3 on the 4th of June. After hitting the rock bottom, the once-a-pro golfer stumbles upon a teenage golf prodigy with raw talent, who lacks discipline. Together, Price aims at finding redemption, relevance, and rhythm.
Have in store. This game takes and it takes. The game's finally giving me something back.
Created by Ford v Ferrari screenwriter Jason Keller and directed by the dream team of Jonathan Dayton, Valerie Ferris, and David Dobkin, Stick blends feel-good sports energy with deadpan humor and emotional charm. The cast includes Mark Maron, Judy Greer, Peter Dager, and Timothy Oliphant in a surprise guest role. With 10 weekly episodes following a 3-episode premiere, this underdog tale aims straight for your heart and humor. The Bear Season 4.
One really true thing about restaurants:
System, baby.
you are never alone.
The 10 episodes of The Bear's 4th season will premiere all together on Hulu and Disney, plus on the 25th of June. The new season brings new challenges for Carmi, Sydney, and Richie that they must survive to take the bear to the next level. The trailer of the 4th season of this fan-favorite culinary drama answered the biggest question from the 3rd season. Will Sydney take the new job? Seemingly no.
Sometimes your work family is closer to you than your family.
How about this? Upon my signal, unleash hell.
As Sydney, played by Ayo Edbiri, is seen cooking new recipes beside Jeremy Allen White's character Carmi, fans can relax. However, the team must adapt, adjust, and overcome to face the new challenges. The new season is all about even better recipes, but as the creator said, this isn't just about getting better, it's also about making decisions. So hold on and get ready for a new adventure with the bear. Revival.
Something bad happened.
And I aim to send those demons back to hell. 1-1-9-1-1.
Based on Tim Seeley and Mike Norton's American comic series of the same name, the upcoming supernatural horror noir series Revival has received massive anticipation. The show set to premiere on the 12th of June on Sci-Fi. The first season will have 10 episodes releasing one by one on Thursdays. On an unearthly day in a rural Wisconsin town, the revival of the recently deceased people stuns and scares the natives. But as the revived return with the same appearance, memories, and personalities from their lives, this show demands that it is no typical zombie story.
Can't police something that can't be killed.
There are 47 names on the Reviver registry. How do we know that's all of them?
I was on the...
Starring Melanie Scrofano as the local police officer Dana Cypress, Revival brings us a story where murder cases have both the living and the dead as suspects. Created by Aaron B. Kuntz and Luke Boyce, the official trailer has caught the attention of the fans as they speculate about the mysteries of Wisconsin town. The Waterfront.
It's hard to find your way back.
An 8-episode series seeing the Buckley family in trouble, The Waterfront tells the story of a family who have been ruling the fishing and restaurant industry in Havenport, North Carolina. Set to see the light of day on the 19th of June, fans can expect massive drama on the way. After 2 heart attacks weaken the patriarch Harlan Buckley, his wife and son struggle to maintain the empire he built and dive into deep and dangerous waters in the process.
Money. Ego. Power.
As Harlan returns in command to save his life's work, The Waterfront sheds light on family dynamics and sacrifices when their legacy is on the edge. Starring Mindhunter veteran Holt McCallany as Harlan Buckley, the series is said to be inspired by true events per Netflix. The creator Kevin Williamson's father was a fisherman in North Carolina, and the family comes from a long line of fishermen whose lives inspired the story of The Waterfront. Ginny and Georgia.
Do you think she did this?
Netflix's coming-of-age drama and mystery series. Ginny and Georgia returns with its third season telling the story of the mother and daughter duo. Their move to a quiet suburb in Massachusetts to start fresh fails as old secrets refuse to stay buried and begin to surface. In the last scene of the second season, the mom, Georgia, was seen being escorted into a police car. Howie tells Netflix site To Doom, Georgia is definitely pushed to her limits this season, and she has to survive scenarios she's never had to survive before.
I don't want my mom to go to prison.
Produced by Sarah Lampert, this drama stars Brianne Howie and Antonia Gentry in the two leading roles. Since the first season's success in holding the #1 series spot on Netflix's top 10 in the US for 2 straight weeks, and following the season 2 finale, fans have been waiting for the upcoming season 3, and the wait ends on 5th June as the duo returns with season 3. Resident Alien Season 4.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, now that I am human.
Based on a comic book of the same name, Resident Alien is a sci-fi dramedy that tells us the story of an alien sent to wipe out all life on Earth. But before finishing his mission, his spaceship crashes in a quiet town called Patience, Colorado, where he gets stuck. The 4th season is set to return to sci-fi on the 6th of June. As the alien must find the missing parts of his ship to complete his mission and return home, he takes on the identity of a local man named Dr. Harry Vanderspiegel, played by Alan Tudyk.
If aliens abduct me again, they're getting killer cake.
Does that dummy look like me?
But things get complicated in the human world as the alien is pulled into a murder investigation involving the town's doctor. Fast forward to season 4, the new season's trailer shows our man Harry stuck in prison on the Grey Moon base with his baby Bridget. Meanwhile, Mantid, the shape-shifting alien, is trying to portray himself as the real Harry. To know what happens to our alien friend,
왜 이렇게까지 하는 거야?
Let's hope it doesn't come to divorce.
Nothing is as it should be.
Your mother is being dramatic.
Really?